YouTube, what the crap's going on? By request, HeirofCarthage here with trolls. That's right, the big nasty stinky trolls. You can see the flies circling them now, scratching their own anus. And yeah, I've brought them to the battlefield because you requested it. Whatever you want to see next, please hit me up and the poll. I'm going to be putting a poll on every video asking you questions so that I can hopefully get your feedback and put it to use here. I tried one battle with trolls and got really shut down by a chaos army from a viewer, and he did a good job.
Heir, how come you don't show that? You never show your losses.
Okay, it's alright. He beat the crap out of me, suffice it to say. I didn't even have to tell you I played the guy, and I'm telling you it beat me. So, I rethought my tactics a little bit because I wanted you all to see trolls not getting massacred. I wanted you to have a chance to see trolls in a fight that they might win. So, here we are. So I got Azag on Skullmuncher, and I brought quite a few different spells with them. I brought Purple Sun of Zerus and Soul Blight alongside of Fate of Buna and stuff, so I spent quite a bit of money on Azag, but I saved it by leaving the Gobbo big bosses at home since they can't really protect them in the air. And then I've got 2 trolls backing up 4 Savage Orcs as a main line. Foot Squires are really the only things that the Bretonnians would field that would hurt Savage Orcs. I've got 2 Big Uns on either flank, and then I've got 2 Savage Big Uns in the back and 2 Boar Big Uns, and then I've got the Rusty Heirs. So that's my army, and my opponent's got a mix of Battle Pilgrims and Foot Squires. Battle Pilgrims obviously would be better against stuff like Savage Orcs. Foot Squires, I believe, would beat standard Savage Orcs. I don't know about the bigger ones. I think. I'm just saying that. I don't know for certain. There's a Grail Guardian and a Grail Knight, and this time I'm not having scouting issues. This is a Prophetess of Life, not Luan. So I didn't expect a Flying Lord, and I felt... I mean, you can definitely get hit by an Air Force from Bretonnia, but it was a risk I took. And I just figured I would either run away with Azag and use the Rusty Airs for cover and try and get into a ground battle where the Boars could help me if I ended up against that type of Air Force. In any case, the Green Knight came running out here, and I was like, hello, sir. Gave him a quick Spirit Leeching. Now, the Prophetess of Life can heal, and that's fine. I have a Gobbo Big Boss, or a Night Goblin Shaman hiding in the back. Oh, the trolls! So there you go. So I tried to charge my trolls into the enemy lines. I tried to get Foot Squires with some of the troll charges because trolls are good against armor, but their leadership is just pathetic. You definitely have to back them up with other infantry, and you can see their leadership is still failing. They lose very quickly. Just very poor leadership. So they're kind of a shock unit, and you can see over here in combination with Doom and Darkness and a dive from Azag, the hit by the trolls, they help me get the job done, but they typically, trolls rout very quickly due to leadership issues. So just be aware of that. They've got to be pretty well supported. These ones stuck in the fight a little longer, made me proud. My Savage Boar Biggins over here intercepted a Grail Guardian. The Grail Guardian will actually win that fight. Pretty handily, so I'm going to reinforce with Orc Boar Biggins, and I've got my other Savage Biggin over here heading off the outflanking maneuver, and I'm going to pull these Boar Boys out of that fight. And then Azag landed down here and wrecked one of the archers, and I'm trying to get rid of them. So use the Doom and Darkness to bust a hole in one of the Bretonnian flanks so that I could get some quick progress and free up my infantry and put more pressure on his knights. And in this case, his knights have gotten bogged down, so it's good for me. I'm letting the Prophetess just kind of go free. She shouldn't have much magic because of the sneaky stealing from this Gobbo Shaman out here. So I helped break up another infantry fight, so we've gotten rid of most of the Foot Squires at this point. Actually, we've gotten rid of all of them. Some of them just regrouped. So that was pretty quick work on the Foot Squires, and I saved most of my Savage Orcs. The Green Knight is going to do a lot of damage to my Savage Orcs. And somehow my Rusty Heirs got a wrong order here, and they're up attacking the Green Knight. I don't know what I was smoking. You know how I am. Anyway, I regrouped everything onto his Grail Guardians to finish these guys off, and they're just up against more than they can handle. And now I've got the Trolls back in the late game, which will be nice. Azag's continuing to try and shut down archers. And my Boars are about to be free for more archer work as well. And it's at the point in the fight where I'm going to have enough units free to go ahead and start trying to do some work on the Prophetess. She's going to be a little bit faster than my character, I think. Yeah, just a hair. But I have the Foe Seeker, so I should be able to get pretty close here. I'm not going to use Spirit Leech on her. I'm going to save it for the Green Knight. I didn't have a ton of magic myself because of the Doom and Darkness from the beginning. So I think I've done 2 Spirit Leeches, and she did a healing And here, there's another Earthblood dropping in on the regrouped units. But the Bretonnians kind of got hit so fast that the healing wasn't really a factor in this game. Then, like I said, the sneaky stealing pulled the magic way down. My boars are now able to go back here and clean up the archers. So this will be the rid of the peasant archers once and for all, who are actually pretty dangerous to savage orcs and trolls. Doesn't take much. You can see Azag able to chase the prophetess at this point, and then the Green Knight, just being his usual annoying self. Now he's just standing around for whatever reason. I guess my guys just, I think he routed a bunch of my guys, actually, was what it was. Yeah, he routed some of them, and then the others were off chasing something else. So it's just kind of mop-up duty at the moment. We were able to break the Bretonnian line quick enough to get through. I actually kind of like Greenskins versus Bretonnia. They have a lot of tools that are helpful. The infantry of the Greenskins is much better than the Bretonnians, and I actually have a hard time with the Bretonnians stopping Greenskins. It may just be me. Other people may know how to do it well, but I struggle to stop Greenskins with Bretonnia. I think you'd be better served with a flyer build against the Greenskins as Bretonnia. Maybe a Lewin and, yeah, Lewin for the terror at least. And then I'm thinking maybe some Pegasus Knights and stuff where you could put quick hits on units or lords. I don't know. It's just a thought. Because I know your infantry's not going to stand a chance. There's the Spirit Leech on the Green Knight pulling him down. And then the Prophetess dived into the fight because she might as well. She's going to get slaughtered by the Slaughterer up in the air. And she near insta-routes here. She's going to get pushed out of combat. Savage orcs, savage enough that they're going to just chase her down. And it looks like Skull Muncha's going to catch her, take care of business, and that leaves just the Green Knight. And I went ahead and popped a wah there so that we could get more attacks. And just everybody come on home. So there's the trolls regrouped. Now, trolls do regenerate, and the good thing about them is you can see that my trolls are actually going to leave the battle much healthier than they were early on in the battle because they regenerate, and typically their leadership is so low that you usually get like a couple of charges with them during a battle. I find that they're not terribly useful units, which is why you don't see them used a ton. Though, you know, in the campaign, in the right combinations, they can be pretty useful because the AI is not as good at countering them. And in the campaign, you can get buffs and stuff like unit buffs that may take up their leadership, or leadership buffs on your lord that might affect the trolls. So you're able to do more with them in the campaign, and you're able to level them up. So, like for instance, if we go into the custom battle and take a look real quick. So again, in multiplayer, yeah, trolls are just probably more of a fun unit. Use them for fun. That's where you see them. And the factions that have a hold of them are the Greenskins and, of course, the Chaos Warriors, Warriors of Chaos. They've got Chaos Trolls and Chaos Armored Trolls. Still have terrible leadership. Look at that, 38 leadership on both of those variants. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Apologize. So yeah, and these trolls, again, 38 leadership, so it's very, very low leadership. Now, in the campaign, if you get these guys ranked way up, leadership only comes up to 47. You're going to need more buffs than that. So that's really the biggest thing you're going to face with the trolls. They do really good damage, 63 armor piercing. And they regenerate. They don't have a lot of armor or anything, but like I said, they got a solid charge bonus, lots of armor piercing, decent melee attack stats. They're not bad in that respect. They're just very easy to rout. So they are kind of glass cannons, you could say. That's how they get used. But so what units do you want to see next? Hope you're excited. I'll put another list up in a poll. Make sure you vote. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Tell me what you think I got right or wrong with the trolls. Be curious, because I don't understand everything about the game. Heaven knows I don't spend enough time on this game. I'd like to do a whole lot more, but I'm limited with family and work. So yeah, if you guys know any good usage for trolls, let me know. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. Appreciate MSI sponsoring my channel. They're great, and I'm going to have some more good stuff from them coming up soon. I'll let you know more about it. Speaking of which, I got to get the giveaway up, so hang tight, and I'll get a video up for the giveaway this weekend. I got some cool prizes to give out. And then also, appreciate you, my awesome viewers, being here every time. I know I say this at the end of a lot of videos. I hope it doesn't get annoying. I mean it sincerely. I'm not just paying lip service. Really, really glad you all are here. You make this fun for me to do every day. Like today, I was thinking how fun it was going to be when I get to come home and make a video about the trolls. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. HeirofCarthage signing out.